Dediği, Olur. To Kim, with all the love and affection, hopes and aspirations of his loving parents. Istanbul, July 1960. My darling son, I pray that God will spare us to see you well settled in life, and we may share together all the thoughts I am committing to this little book. The Turkish words I have written in the dedication mean, what God wills happens. Something you too will learn and remember when you grow up. I hope this little book will tell you all you want to know about your younger days, if the Lord wills it otherwise. You were born in the city of Rawalpindi, Pakistan, on Sunday, November the 8th, 1959. You opened your eyes in the Holy Family Hospital, and though, as all parents are proud of their children, the hospital staff thought you were the loveliest little baby they had seen for quite some time. Your weight, 7.5 pounds. All these things I gathered from your mother's letters to me as I was away in those days on duty in Turkey. I first saw you when I returned in December 1959, when you were a month and 12 days old. Your mother and I named you Imran, and I persuaded your mother to agree to your nickname Kim. The word itself has associations both with the English language, in the works of the celebrated author Rudyard Kipling, and in the Turkish language, a language I happened to be studying at the time of your birth. In Turkish, the word is the interrogatory, who. Not being present when you were born, I thought it rather appropriate. I'm sure God will help you in bearing these names with pride and dignity, both for yourself and for us, for whom nothing in the world will be as important as your health and welfare. Your mother and I were married on the 12th of May, 1957, and you are our firstborn. God will, I pray, give you many brothers and sisters, but your responsibilities will be much more than theirs. I want you to know something about your grandparents and a background to the families. Your grandparents from your mother's side are, by the God's grace, both alive. And I pray God will grant them many, many years more to see you grow into a man. Your grandfather, my father, died about exactly 9 years before you were born. I wish he could have seen you, my son, because you are in the family tree his only true blood, since I was an only son. He would have been very proud to know that his family, by God's grace, was not extinct. Your grandmother from your paternal side is alive, and I here again pray for her long life and association with us all. Pakistan, the country to which you belonged, was founded in 1947 by Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. His greatness will live as long as our country lives. And about him you will learn in your own time. About the country, this great heritage of yours, this land for which so much was sacrificed, you will again learn by living and working for it. Always remember that your parents and grandparents were the pioneers of this great land, a privilege endowed to very few. Remember this with pride and remind your children and your children's children, that this treasure, this land, without which you and I and all those generations to follow would have been slaves, must be protected with everything in their power. A man without a country is like a man without a name, shunned, despised, lacking in self-respect and human dignity. A human pariah. Be proud of your country and let this be your guiding maxim in everything you do.
इठलाती हवा नीलम का गगन कलियों पे ये बेहोशी की नमी, ऐसे में भी क्यों